cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I fucks with you.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito you're not finna get in nobody's collegeito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. Jump right into this Contiana, man. You got Wack 100 crashing out on Spoetyface. Let's get into this Contiana. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I know what creeper do because we've been in situations.
Right. I mean,
he won't fight. He ain't no punk.
Just big picture, when you look at this, it is pretty crazy that, like, a large percentage of the No Jumper cast are gang affiliated. We go out of our way to bring on a couple people who are not gang affiliated, and you give it 2 weeks, and you got one of the non-gang affiliates challenging the Rolling 40 general himself, Spoetyface, to a fade. I could not have scripted this.
So Adam loves the fact that Doughboy is going at Spoetyface. Got it.
People call me Vince McMahon. I could have never pictured this was what was going to happen here.
Well, you know, I think 40 gonna stop mentioning him. Spody gonna stop mentioning him. Has Doughboy called him out live?
I mean, honestly, he like called him out in the group chat, and then I think he talked about it on the news. But the whole thing that was weird about it is that he was calling out Spoetyface to the fade in the group chat, and we're all thinking that he's talking about like today, tomorrow, like this week. And then they're like, "Oh no, like I need like 2.5 months." I'm like, "You need a fight camp?" Like,
oh, so you trying to challenge this nigga to like, okay, like some like boxing stuff and all that. Nigga, ain't nobody thinking about that type of shit. Ain't nobody thinking about that type of shit, nigga. You did all that. Be ready to fight. If you not, leave that man alone.
That's cloud chasing.
I was kind of confused about that. I'm like, if you're really like mad and offended, you presumably want to get this out the way right now, right?
Spody ain't gonna give him that. Spody gonna start understanding what we understand about some of these dudes.
I mean, Spoetyface said, like, I will pull up today and fight you in the parking lot, which I was like, hey, please, we don't need to do this in the parking lot. Let's do it at the boxing gym or whatever. But I don't know. I guess Doughboy wants a couple of months. We can ask him later when we do our bonus episode with them.
Shit. He called me last night. He called me this morning on some crazy shit. He called me about the peanut butter dude, talking about, can he arrange a sit down? I'm like, what are you talking about?
A sit down with
me and Munchie B. Like he called.
Doughboy's trying to be Farrakhan for you and Munchie.
Called me at like,
wow.
I was on my way taking my son to school, so I had to be like 7:30.
Who is this son that Wack has? Who is this mystery child that Wack keeps claiming? Whose child is this? Somebody needs to get their kid away from Wack.
30, and I didn't know where the call came from. I'm like, because I'm just watching the, dude that, got loaded again. That dude told old girl, I can pull out the gerb and we can just go over there and get it out the way.
Gerb the gerb, yeah.
Yo, wait.
Munchie was a little drunk.
Hey, yo,
yeah.
Bro, hey, you know what? I hope he keeps it real with himself, because evidently he didn't go back to y'all content. He made up a bunch of excuses when he did the last little episode and look and be like, yo, that's not a good look.
Who said that, Munchie?
Yeah, he never owns up to he was loaded, a little too loaded. He never owns up that.
Yeah, he was loaded at the time him and Adam got into it when Adam kicked him. So that was definitely a time where Munchie B was under the influence when Adam kicked him.
I got a problem.
That's weird because
he couldn't even talk. The fact of him being who he's supposed to be, and he just couldn't even talk, and walking away, and the pants falling down, and him not really understanding what he's saying to the chicks about he's grabbing his nuts with just his briefs on, and he's talking about pulling out the gerb to the chick. I don't think he really knew what he was doing at that time.
Okay,
but it's because he's loaded.
Two things about Munchie, though, is that number one, ever since me and him got into that situation where I fucking moved his chair gracefully with my foot,
when you kicked him, Adam is pretty much acknowledging that he kicked Munchie B.
I moved the chair with my foot.
Feet all on him.
Footgate, if you will. Ever since then, he's been chilling with the drinking a lot on the podcast. Like, before that, it was kind of up in the air when he would come on. Sometimes he would be crazy-ass drunk Munchie, and sometimes he'd be regular Munchie. Like, he's been regular. Maybe once in a while he'll have one of those cut waters in his hand, but he hasn't had, like, a bottle on the podcast in months. But that live stream that they did where everybody was smoking, it was a 24-hour live stream, which, by the way, everybody keeps asking me about it. We're trying to get it back up, but the file did not save to YouTube correctly, so it's kind of an issue right now. But either way, that clearly drove him to have more drinks than he was maybe used to. And so he got a little lit, yeah. But
little lit.
All things considered, nothing crazy.
Nah, he was skunk as a drunk for sure.
Yeah,
Talk.
we all have problems talking sometimes, yeah.
No. Yo, bro, listen, the way he pumped, he's the B team general. He's the mayor. He's the biggest blood ever invented or created that walks the streets of Los Angeles County. You can't be loaded to a point where you can't talk.
I think
That's a violation.
No.
Security breach.
When you're a gang leader,
That is a security breach to be fed as a gang leader. You not gonna say goodnight, bro? Not gonna tell me goodnight? Golly. Love you. You put alcohol on your face? No. Dolly was just gonna go to sleep, and that's where we at in life now? Do I gotta pick you up like a baby again? Like I picked you up yesterday? You sure? Because I'll pick you up like a baby again. Do I need to pick you up like a baby in front of your friends at school? No. Or in the football team? No. You sure? Yes. That might take your raise down a little bit? No. Oh, okay. So I'll pick you up like a baby then, in front of all your friends.
you can get drunk enough that you can't talk.
Around your homies.
And your podcast homies.
No. Cause they'll line his ass up.
I don't know about that, but I will
Then you got females there, you don't know who they tied to, bro.
He has people with him, but the one thing that...
Wasn't nobody with him that day.
No, there was.
Cap.
Facts.
They had to put his Uber information in.
Nah.
Cap.
But either way, we missed out on one of the greatest clips
he stay up here by himself in an Uber.
No, he does not.
Yes,
but
he does.
He always has a dude with him.
Bet.
At least one.
Bet. So you telling me he ain't never... Adam.
I think there was one time that he Ubered.
Man, that nigga, listen, he stayed
Anyway,
solo.
I just want to let you know, though, that we almost had one of the greatest clips in the history of podcasting because at one point he grabbed the bong and almost poured the bong into his
Drink the bong water. He was finna drink the bong like it was a bottle of liquor.
cup that he drinks out of. He almost poured the bong water into it because he
And y'all was gonna let him drink it?
Well, I just saw this afterwards, but Nathan saw it and actually grabbed the bong out of his hand to make sure he did it. But that would have been...
That's because he loaded.
No, it's because he's blind.
No, when dude was coherent, he know what the fuck is around him. And dude see shadows.
Okay, it's because he was loaded and he was blind in that particular case, but... Yeah, the Spoetyface thing is getting kind of crazy, though, because he's had, like, it's not just the Doughboy thing, but there's a new thing emerging in the No Jumper fan base that they're calling...
He says a bunch of dumb shit.
It's called Spody fatigue, which is that some people are allegedly growing kind of tired of the fact that Spoetyface will literally argue with you about anything. If you say my sister's name is Melissa, he's going to say, no, it ain't.
The dumbest shit he said is when him and nephew was talking about women, and he mentioned San Francisco, and he says no. But the gays. Nigga, it is more gay people in Los Angeles than San Francisco.
You really think? Well, there's way more people here, period.
Listen,
but
it's more gay people in Los Angeles than Atlanta.
Percentage-wise,
Okay,
I'm going to say SF beats LA.
Okay, let's go to it.
Percentage-wise, I would imagine that San Francisco beats LA for sure.
I already pulled it up. I got it already.
You probably know.
New York, LA got 22,000. San Francisco got 134,000. Right? Atlanta is down to like 60,000.
San Francisco has a significantly higher percentage of LGBTQ plus residents compared to Los Angeles, consistently ranking as having the highest concentration of gay individuals among. Right, but you realize that the numbers themselves are basically useless because you have to talk about it as a percentage of the population.
He cannot exclude as if it
So Wack is basically an idiot, and Adam's telling Wack that he's an idiot. Got it.
ain't a bunch of gay people right here. And what does gay people have to do with that conversation?
But you and him are both doing the same thing where you're talking about the sheer numbers as opposed to the percentage of the whole. And I agree, though, that him saying that was insane in the context of that argument, because Almighty Suspect was talking about the fact that oftentimes black women are frustrated when they see high-value black men dating outside of their race, specifically with white women, which I think anyone who's spent time online or reads or watches videos or whatever knows that this is a pretty common concern.
That's what it is.
Black women are definitely, not all, but some are frustrated about the fact that black men oftentimes achieve a bunch of success and then they end up married to some Chinese woman. And it was Spoetyface's response to that just left so much to be desired, because he's basically just saying well, I ain't never heard a black woman say that. It's that is an anecdote. That has nothing to do with the population as a whole.
Dude said the women he be around hood chicks right there in the city.
He's around people who have never seen a white person besides a cop or the H&R Block employee.
I told you before.
Damn it. They just call Spoetyface ignorant and comes from nothing. Niggas can say whatever they want to say and feel whatever they want to feel. That was a huge microaggression. Huge microaggression. Goodness gracious.
Dude been in jail for what they tell me half a majority of his little life, right?
I think he did 10 years.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, if you sit back and let dude tell you his life experiences, it's gonna start and stop between his neighborhood and the penitentiary. I bet he don't even got a passport.
Probably not, yeah.
This is what I'm saying. He got to be mid-30s, whatever old he is. So it's people like that. And then I told, he called him whatever he called him, a jigaboo or some shit.
Yeah.
He should have called him one back. I believe all gangbangers are jigaboos too. You take it away from your community, same shit.
Right.
It's the same shit. You taking the part, right? You hurting and harming people on the blocks, right? This is taken away from the community, right? So if you hollering out certain shit and you active in that, right? Then you're that too. I don't get. And then they fought you on this one. I'm looking at you like maybe you was tired. When you talk Flacco and the average gangbanger,
Flacco would win in a debate.
bro,
Spoetyface,
listen.
Spoetyface was talking about it Flacco's gonna get destroyed. I'm listen, against the upper echelon of gang members, yes, maybe they'll have a good shot. But against the random dude, what are we talking about?
90% of gangbangers dropped out of school by the 7th grade.
Right.
Another 50% of them did drugs so hard they forgot what they learned from kindergarten to the 7th grade. This is a fact. If we gave them an aptitude test and told them to take it, a lot of them dudes gonna come back 3rd, 4th grade. This is what's real. Listen, I come from both sides of it. You can't tell me right? This is just what's real. A lot of these dudes, they can't tell you what pi is or the square root of 12 or can do pre-algebra, none of this type of shit. Right? They can't even speak English no more. They've been speaking Ebonics so goddamn long, that's really how they talk to their mother, to whoever. Right? So I'm like, yo, bro, you really gonna argue that them dudes is on the block can outwit somebody who really is like, went to school and got educated?
They were arguing with me, and then that's the most insane thing about it too, is that, I mean, I thought I had seen the greatest heights imaginable in terms of Lush being a dick rider and just like a total...
All right, man, we're finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. I'm gonna give y'all this final statement on Adam on Lush, and we're up out of here.
Just being willing to say anything possible to make people of color like him. And then I have Lush sitting on a podcast with me. Lush, a very intelligent 45-year-old man.
Protest the ass, man. We on the ass, protest the ass at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Nothing. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Niggas hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.